What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and Manchester is blue. End of the video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Ciao. What a performance. What a sensational performance from Manchester City. That was complete domination right from the first minute right through to the last from Manchester City. That's Manchester City right at their very best. And even before I crack on with this video and even before I speak about the promos and everything, I have to say that Onana in goal for Manchester United has made this scoreline, albeit they've lost 3-0 on the home turf for Manchester United today, in a Manchester derby, one of the biggest games of the season where United just didn't get going, didn't look that motivated. I do have to say Onana kept this scoreline a little bit respectable for Manchester United, because this game could easily have just been a carbon copy for United of their match that they played against Liverpool last season. City's expected goal rate at just under 4, the second highest this season of any team, and that's included where Newcastle have beaten Sheffield United by 8-0, and City had a higher expected goal rate than Newcastle had in that game. And if City had been at their complete clinical best and Onana didn't play as well as what he did, this scoreline could easily have bettered that 6-1 win for City back in 2011. What a performance. This is one of the highest points that City are going to hit in the Premier League season, and I mentioned it in my live stream and I'm going to repeat it on this video as well. With no trophy on the line here for Manchester City, I don't think there's going to be a better moment this season for the City fans in that away end at Old Trafford. This was complete domination for City. It's humiliation for Manchester United. Literally, from a City point of view, we're laughing at Manchester United. They are light years behind where Pep Guardiola has got Manchester City. They can speak all they want about 115 charges. They can speak all they want about financial doping and this and that. At the end of the day, rather than speaking about Manchester City, they really do need to get their own house in order, because there is a lot wrong at Manchester United, to a point that Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, they are far, far better than where Manchester United are, and at the moment they need to be seriously concerned about the direction that they're going in. As I said, from a City point of view, we are loving it. Erik Ten Hag, please stay, keep him in. That is what we like to see. So before I do crack on with this video, analysing and reviewing this impressive performance by Manchester City, do make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free. We're now very close to 32,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim. And also don't forget as well, most importantly, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What went right for City? If you're a United fan watching it, what went wrong and what can you do to turn it round? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So, let's start off then. From the City point of view, Manchester City, couple of big calls. Nathan Ake played really well midweek against Young Boys away from home in the Champions League, but it's Josko Gvardiol that's given the nod, starting his first ever Manchester derby. And otherwise, on the left wing, you had Jack Grealish starting ahead of Jeremy Doku, which caused a big talking point for Manchester City, me included. I wanted Doku to be starting ahead of Jack Grealish. I said just before I went with my live watch along before the match started, I said that this is a big game now for Jack Grealish. He needs an 8 out of 10 performance, because otherwise I don't think Doku's going to look back. You saw it when he came on. He's a nuisance. He's very difficult to deal with. He's so precise, he's so accurate, and he's so quick as well, which means if he's playing in Jack Grealish's position, when he does get given his opportunity, he needs to take it. And Jack Grealish, I thought here, had a fantastic game. His understanding and his ability to nullify United's attack, which was done perfectly by a combination of him and Bernardo Silva in that midfield for Manchester City. But not just that, but offensively as well, the link-up play between them, the understanding that they had. To me, that Man City midfield and that Man City attacking play looked settled and looked very good. John Stones, Rodri, fantastic. Bernardo Silva, Julian Alvarez, outstanding. I thought with Phil Foden on the right wing, Jack Grealish on the left wing worked really well. And the fact that Manchester United's defence, which somehow Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans are making it as centre-backs at Manchester United, it baffles me. Raphael Varane, I don't know what his injury status is, but the fact that he's on the bench, I don't know why. If you're fit enough to be on the bench, you're fit enough to be on the pitch, as far as I'm concerned. So why they've been given the nod here ahead of Varane, I have no idea. But Erling Haaland just had a field day going up against Johnny Evans, who's like, he must be 55 years old nearly by now, and going up against Harry Maguire, who seems to be slower turning than the Titanic. Erling Haaland's going to have a field day. He could easily have had 4 or 5 if it weren't for Onana. He probably should have had 4 or 5 if it weren't for Onana in goal for Manchester United. He kept it very respectable for Manchester United. And United, I think, should be very thankful that this has only ended 3-0, because they could have been on the receiving end of another 7 or 8-0, really, if I'm completely honest, if City had it about them. They showed the light year difference between the two clubs on the blue and red half of Manchester. And to me, that's the performance that Man City need to be looking for on a consistent basis. We face Bournemouth at home next week, where the eyes of the world aren't really going to be on Manchester City taking on Bournemouth. It's a game where Man City are expected to win. We're not on display for everyone to see. These are the games where Manchester City need to get going, put in a real strong performance, get a really good result, get that goal difference up as well, and all of a sudden you get your pressure onto the likes of Arsenal, Spurs and Liverpool, and it's them that need to respond, it's them that need to do things. And we know that we've got Spurs coming up at the beginning of December, we've got Liverpool coming up at the end of November as well. Now's the time for City to get that momentum going as well, and all of a sudden, after back-to-back defeats in the Premier League, it's back-to-back victories and an impressive display on the road here. And to me, this was City's best performance of the season so far, and this is the benchmark that City have to be looking for. We saw it last season when we beat United at the Etihad, where we completely dominated them that day and scored 6 goals. That was a benchmark we was always looking for when it comes to our home performances. This victory here at Old Trafford has to be the benchmark we're looking for when it comes to our away performances. Brilliant result. Brilliant all round, no criticism from me. Clean sheet for Ederson. City looks strong defensively at the back. There's no negatives, in my complete honest opinion. I can't criticise winning the Manchester derby away from home at Old Trafford 3-0. It's thumbs up. If I had an extra hand, it'd be another thumbs up from me as well. It's fantastic for Manchester City. As I said, going forward, we've got a week's rest now. We just need to make sure we're calm, fit, ready to go and get the job done against Bournemouth and move from there, because round the corner we've got another international break, and Bournemouth at home might not be easy, fighting for their life down at the bottom of the table, 17th place. They're going to want a bit of daylight. They'll try and make life difficult for Manchester City. We've got a match coming up in the Champions League where we can seal qualification to the last 16 of the Champions League against Young Boys at home as well. And we've also got a pretty tricky game away from home against Chelsea that offers its own complications. They're just starting to find a bit of form, picked up a disappointing result yesterday, but still offers its own complications. Nothing is done when it comes to Premier League matches, so you need to turn up and you need to play well. Back to this game, that's the benchmark that you are looking for. I don't really have anything else to add. It's just been a wonderful performance from Manchester City. There's so many different directions I can take this video into, but the fact that this game has clearly highlighted where Manchester United are and where Manchester City are is a glorious day for Manchester City. Questions are going to get asked of United's owners like they always are. Questions are going to get asked of Erik Ten Hag. How long can he hold on to his job? They're not very happy, and there is now a big gap starting to appear. It's only 5 points, but after 10 games, that to me is a big gap between 5th place and below. Aston Villa having a brilliant start to their season, but Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, they're the standouts. They're the benchmark. That, to me, makes for a potential very exciting title race. And even though we're only 10 games in, I am looking forward to the scrap and the battle. And Manchester City showed on the pitch they're ready to go as well. And to me, this was the performance City needed. This was the game that we needed. And when we needed to turn up the most, we've still got it. That performance is why we're treble winners. It's why we won the Premier League last season. It's why we're the 3 times consecutive Premier League champions. And City will take some stopping. That is the benchmark, not just for City, that's the benchmark for the Premier League as well. You want to beat Manchester City, you need to go out there and you need to have the game of your life. Fantastic. Manchester's blue. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim. Subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. And I'll be back again tomorrow with a Manchester City transfer update for you guys to enjoy, including a pretty big update when it comes to a potential centre-back, another one, joining Manchester City as well. So I'll bring you all the latest on that. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Drink it all in. Soak it all up. Never felt more like singing the blues. City win. United lose. Thanks for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.